Welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Raw. We are here in Indianapolis, and we get to hear Austin Theory, but we also have a Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Jada Parker and Tegan Knox. Then we will have a tag team match between Tony D'Angelo and Stax Lorenzo versus the Judgment Day. We will also have Jey Uso versus Jacob Fatu. But right now we get to hear from this man, the same man that turned on his partner, Grayson Waller, last week. And now we get to hear from Austin Theory. What does Austin Theory have on his mind here tonight? You suck! Wise words from Austin Theory.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
The woman that has been trying to find her footing here on Raw, Jada Parker. Accompanied to the ring by this new alliance that she built with Jordan Ford down in NXT. If you watch, you'll know. Walking to the ring down together, but you gotta wonder if he will play a factor in this Intercontinental Championship match. The odds have been stacked against Tegan, defeated Roxanne Perez for now. Perez has stepped down with a minor injury, but she should be back by next week. So Jada Parker stepped up and accepted the challenge that she gave out. And that is what brought us to this end. I mean, wait, no, not NXT. I'm thinking about NXT. That shit doesn't exist no more. I tried to do NXT. Not NXT. That show doesn't exist no more. For the Intercontinental Championship. For all the NXT fans out there, I'm sorry, but there's like no way I can run a show. But anyways, the girl with the shiniest wizard, Tegan Knox. The crowd is roaring here in Indianapolis, and Tegan is ready to throw down. No longer the underdog, the odds-on favorite. Tegan Knox ready to go with battle and defend her in... Wait, not NXT. Why do I keep doing that? I miss NXT. Maybe it's a sign that I should bring NXT back. Comment down below if I should bring NXT back. I gotta stop thinking about NXT. Intercontinental Championship. You know what? Just pass it down to Mike Rome.
Introducing the challenger from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker. And her opponent from the Welsh Valleys, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Tegan Knox.
And there it is. the Intercontinental Championship. Can the women make this title prestigious just like the men's? And this match is underway. A skeptical Jada Parker throwing a big right in 3 in a row, and now Jada Parker's on a roll. Sidewalk into the knee and pushing down. Jada Parker coming out strong in the early of this match. Sending her into the corner here. A chop. Going to pick Tegan up. Some rights and a kick. And another chop. Parker backing up. What is she looking for? A knee. Miss Parker is on a roll. Into the corner. Parker still chopping at Tegan. Wearing down Tegan Knox. Jada Parker trying to wear Tegan down as much as possible with these strikes in the corner. Oh, look at Jordan Ford throwing in a sledgehammer. I don't know what he expects Parker to do with that. And Parker still taking a fight to Knox in the corner. And Knox finally getting some offense here in this match. And Knox went too far. And that caused her for the inconvenience. And Parker still taking a fight to Knox. Has the arms trapped behind the rope. And going to kick onto the back. And Miss Parker not afraid to get her hands dirty. But she is sucking up to the crowd. And that gave Knox time to get back into this matchup. Tegan Knox ready to get back into this matchup, getting in some offense. She's trying to prove that she is no longer the underdog. She is the next big thing in the women's division, and stomping on Jada Parker here. And Parker gets stumped out like a dog. And now Tegan Knox here, getting Jada Parker up. What can Knox be looking for here? Parker gets out of it. Now what is Parker looking for? Jada Parker. Oh, mean right. Jada Parker aligned with OTM, of course. And now Jada Parker going to get outside the ring. Going to lift up Tegan Knox with some chops on the outside. And going to give her about a third one. And now Jada Parker clearly putting the beats on Tegan Knox. Parker with the knee, and now Jada Parker heading to the top rope, telling Tegan Knox to get to her feet here. Off the top rope. Oh, and Tegan slams her down, and now Tegan Knox went for a knee, and Parker gets out of it. Parker looking to take her down. And now Jada Parker lifting Tegan Knox up. Gonna slam her down. And now Jada Parker talking trash to Tegan Knox. Off the ropes. Hip no. Hip no. No hypnotic tonight, Miss Parker. Now Tegan Knox going off the ropes. Gonna skull a spine buster into the cover. One. No. Miss Parker is too fresh. Tegan Knox. Oh, wait. Shining Wizard. Is that it for Miss Parker? Is that it for Jada Parker? 1, 2. No. And if you look right there in the top left corner, you can see Jordan Ford taking off the turnbuckle once again, and now Miss Parker with a kick off the ropes, but Tegan Knox is going to the corner. Miss Parker, and now Tegan chops and the kicks, punches, slamming her face onto the mat repeatedly, and Knox is fired up once again. The champion with a huge choke slam. Is that it? Oh, and now Jordan Ford playing a big factor in this matchup. Jada Parker is still down as Ford continues to argue with Tegan Knox. And now Tegan Knox kicks, looking for the Shining Wizard. Is that it for Miss Parker? 1, 2, 3. That is it. Tegan Knox retains her Intercontinental Championship. How many times did Ford try to get involved into this matchup? But it just wasn't enough, as the girl with the shiniest wizard retains her championship. Parker gave it her all, but it was just not enough. Tegan Knox showed why she is the Intercontinental Champion. And she proved to everybody here in Indianapolis why she reigns supreme. Excellent match. But you got a question, who is the next challenger?
And still, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Tegan Knox.
The D'Angelo family has arrived to Monday Night
The
Raw.
following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the family.
The family ready to take care of business here on Monday Night Raw. Led by Tony D'Angelo, the dawn of Monday Night Raw. Tony D'Angelo. Here comes the Judgment Day.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, J.D. McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day versus the D'Angelo family next. Back here on Monday Night Raw, the match just started. The D'Angelo family versus the Judgment Day as Dominic Mysterio goes head to head with Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo with a big right hook to Dominic Mysterio, and another one for Big Dominic, as Liv will call him, Big Dominic. Spear by Tony D'Angelo. And now D'Angelo off the rope with another spear. Dominic is getting manhandled.
Tag was made.
Tagged in. Stacks Lorenzo. Face buster of some sort. Lorenzo with an elbow. And now I'm getting up Dominic. Cutting the ring in half by the family. throwing him out there for Tony Angelo to eat. And now, taking the sights on JD McDonough. Lorenzo is on his way to fight JD McDonough. Big splash. And Tony sending Dominic into the steel steps. And Stack Lorenzo gonna jump, taking out Tony D'Angelo in the process. And now stumping on Dominic Mysterio. And now Lorenzo coming back to the aid of D'Angelo. And now taking his attention back to McDonough. Top rope. Dominic hitting back into the ring. The D'Angelo family is in full progress, working hard. And now Dominic Mysterio stacks, drops the knee. 1, 2, 3. The family wins dominantly. The Judgment Day ought to be embarrassed. Because the family just put the beat down onto the Judgment Day in record time. They completely got manhandled. So maybe the Judgment Day are soft.
Here are your winners, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo,
The family reigns supreme. It's yeet time.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso.
Jey Uso has had his issue with the bloodline over the past few weeks, specifically Solo Sikoa. And tonight, he takes on the Samoan Werewolf. His cousin, Jacob Fatu. Well, as we know, Jey Uso not going to back down, even if it is family. He will take the fight in heat with the crowd. They are yeeting here in Indianapolis. Ain't it beautiful to be in Indiana? Jey Uso is ready to show Jacob Fatu why he is the main event. Jacob Fatu.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu is ready to obey the orders of Solo Sikoa and eliminate Jey Uso. Well, the orders of Solo Sikoa reign supreme. Jacob Fatu is ready to obey them. Tonight, he will eliminate Jey Uso. And Solo Sikoa will fight him this Saturday at Clash at the Castle. But perhaps Jacob Fatu is trying to weaken Jey Uso. Damage Jey Uso. The crowd chants Uso. Fatu and Jey Uso going at it. And now Fatu off the ropes. Right onto Jey Uso. Fatu. Big splash to Jey Uso. Hooks the leg into the cover. Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso going at it in this matchup. And now Fatu driving Uso into the corner here. Referee separating them. And now Fatu send him into the corner. Big splash to Jey Uso. Carrying him up with a big slam. Fatu is fired up. And now Jacob Fatu staring at the down body of Jey Uso with a super kick. Fatu is ready for war. Off the ropes. Try to go for a senton. Jey Uso started getting up. I don't even know if Jey Uso know what he just did. And Jey Uso rolling him up. 1, 2. Wait. 1. No, kick out. And now Jacob Fatu, what the hell? Mad strength by Fatu. Chucking Jey Uso right into the air. And now Fatu trying to send Jey Uso off the ropes. But Jey counters it. Kick. Specifically a super kick. Fatu. Another kick. Sending Jey Uso. What a big shoulder tackle. And now Fatu has Jey in the corner. Try to go for a clothesline. Jey ducks. Another shoulder tackle by Jacob Fatu. Senton not going to connect. And now Jacob Fatu off the ropes. Moonsault. 1, 2. No. Jey Uso getting completely obliterated. Super kick. And Uso trying to turn things into his favor. Another super kick. Jey Uso fighting with pride. And now Jey Uso countered by Fatu. Fatu countering Uso. Chops. And more chops. Uso picking him up. And Jey Uso sending him down to the seated position with a kick to the back and now going to the cover. 1. Just a 1 count for Jey Uso. Jey Uso heading up top. Try to go for a splash. Fatu taking it back into the ring. Jey Uso sending Fatu off the ropes. Kick to the gut. Power bomb position. Jey Uso. Sit out power bomb. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. What the heck? That's Solo Sikoa's music. Is Solo Sikoa here? Wait, what the hell? Jey behind you. Behind you, Jey. Samoan. No. Jey Uso. Taking the fight to Solo Sikoa. And Jacob Fatu. Interfering once again. The distraction gave Jacob Fatu time to get back into the match. And now Fatu gonna splash Jacob Fatu. And now Fatu shoulder tackle. Jacob Fatu. And now Jey Uso still attacking Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu getting back to his feet. Jey Uso trying to go with a right hook. Hit up by Fatu. Oh, that blood on Jey Uso's face. Fatu. Moonsault. Is that it for Jey Uso? 1, 2. No. The crowd saying one more time. Jey Uso dumping Jacob. Jacob with a kick. And now, Jacob Fatu. Powerbomb to Jey Uso. On the outside. And Fatu is going to send Uso into the barricade. Fatu. Another headbutt. Headbutt. 5 repeated headbutts by Fatu. And now stumping on Jey Uso. We're at the count of 6. 7. Fatu. Sending Uso back into the ring. What is Fatu looking for here? Jacob Fatu with headbutts once again. Jey Uso is bleeding bad. And now Fatu. Uso counter kicking. And now Jey Uso trying to roll up Jacob Fatu. Will he get the cover? 1, 2. Jacob Fatu still taking the fight to Jey Uso. Moonsault. That has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Fatu is your winner. The night went exactly as planned for the bloodline. Fatu completely destroyed Jey Uso. And you can say thank you to Solo Sikoa for helping Jacob Fatu, but I don't even know if Fatu needed the help. Fatu completely dismantled Uso. As you see on the highlight, Fatu completely handled Jey Uso. He handled business with 3 consecutive moonsaults. What the? Praising to Solo. And now Fatu taking the announce table apart. Saying I love you, Solo. Now picking Jey Uso up. Fatu. Power driver. Power driver to Uso. And now grabbing Jey Uso. Take him to the announcement table. What is Fatu looking for? Jacob Fatu on top of the announcement table. Jacob Fatu. DDT. Is blood on the floor. Fatu does not care. Uso is bleeding badly. An official coming out here. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up for your World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins here to dress and impress. Whoa. Everybody's singing his song as he gets ready to address the WWE Universe. As he clashed with CM Punk this Saturday at Clash at the Castle. And here comes CM Punk, the best in the world, here to address Seth Rollins. The crowd sang his song here in Indianapolis. It is indeed clobbering time. Wants to prove to the world that he is the best in the world. Punk. And the fight is on between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Oh, Punk striking back. And this fight is on. The attack is on from Seth Rollins. And now Seth Rollins away from CM Punk. The cowardly Seth Rollins starting the fight and not wanting to finish it. And now CM Punk getting the WWE Universe riled up. CM Punk not playing any games. And now Punk, Rollins walking up. Wait, what the hell? Is that Austin Theory? Is that Austin Theory? What the hell is Austin Theory doing here? A-Town down. The standard has been set.